Hello and welcome to Markan's Sugar Shack, my new Wurm Unlimited series. First of all, I would like to thank the two persons that watched my previous video, Markan tries Wurm Unlimited. Also, I would like to thank a new subscriber, Gamester for Life, so thank you very much for subscribing. Before I jump into the game, I would like to talk about my channel. My channel is a very small channel, and I thought about it, and I kind of realized that my channel was in the YouTube outer rim, the wild and uncharted territory of YouTube. And I'm sure there are thousands of small channels. Of course, there are many silly ones, but but I'm talking about the not I would say not necessarily serious, but kind of people who are making videos to share information about hobbies, for example, and as a hobby also making video about hobbies as a hobby. So I'm doing videos about video games, so to share information about video games. This one is about Wurm Unlimited, but it also can be for knitting or other hobby that you can think of. So if you are a video game, if you have a video game channel who is also in the YouTube outer rims, and you stumble on my channel, well, I will be glad to know your channel and to support it if, of course, I enjoy watching your video. So this is being said. Now, what I have done since the last video? Well, first I have decided to make a Sugar Shack because when I make a video game series, I like to have a theme. So in this particular series is going to be to build a Sugar Shack in Wurm Unlimited. But first of all, I had to survive because Wurm Unlimited is a very in-depth survival and crafting game. So I had to have crops. I had to have a animal pen so I could have in the future I could breed and have meat and leather and so on. So since I decided to settle in a maple tree forest, I had a lot of wood cutting to do, and this explains a lot of bulk storage bin that I've built to store all the wood logs and also to separate them from the different quality. So I cleared out this area. So now I have also built a fence, a wood fence, of course, because I had so many wood. I went out to get a adult cow, so an aged cow, so I can breed it with the bull here to have another bull eventually. Because now my cart is being dragged with a horse and a bull. Of course, I saw other horses not very far from here, so I could put two horses. It's gonna be only for aesthetic. Maybe it's not. Maybe bulls can carry faster when your cart is full of materials, or let's say if your cart is very heavy, maybe bulls are better than horses. I don't know. If you know, just write it in the comment. So this is what I made, and also when I finished this, I thought I was ready to start building the Sugar Shack, but my newbie buff went off, so my hunger and drink meter are starting to go out very fast. So I needed to have a better source of food, and my main source of food so far was fish, but I only fish small fish in the shallow water, always above 1 kilogram. So with all the dirt I have collected from flatten this land, I decided to make a wharf wharf, a pier. So this is gonna be also a road that I've laid out. I've packed some tires to tell me where the road will go. So and at the end of the road will be the pier or the wharf. I don't know what the difference between a pier and a wharf is. Maybe if you know, you can write it in the comment. If you don't, I'm just gonna look in the dictionary. So here's my wharf on my pier, and I will now I'm able to fish bigger fish. I've caught a 4.9 catfish, 4.9 kilograms catfish. So that's I will be able to make bigger. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, catfish, 4.46. So 4.5 kilogram fish. So it is better than 0.12. So my food problem is almost solved. Well, my situation is better than before. Now, I am ready to build the sugar shack, and also I have been to I've looked to the Wormpedia webpage to read about the maple syrup. So, what it is said, to be brief, what it is that the maple sap will start flowing from the maple tree in the starfall of the bear. What is the starfall? The starfall are the month in Wurm. So now, if you click time, now it is 11:24 on log day in week 1 of the starfall of the leaf, and next starfall is going to be the starfall of the bear. So I have 4 weeks well, in-game weeks, of course, and the very advantage of being on my own private server is I can stop it whenever I want. So if I'm not ready yet, uh, I just stop the server, and then if I don't play for 2 days, the server will be frozen. The time will be frozen for as long as I need, and then I can come back and start building my sugar shack, and I will never miss the starfall of the bear. So that being said, also I will need a small bucket. So when the starfall of the bear arrives, I will make a small bucket. So here the recipe for a small bucket. Let's look, small bucket. So I need 5 planks and small nails. Well, one small nail, no S. So this is very easy to make, and I will probably make several of them. Also, I can put the syrup in small barrel. So this is going to be ND as well. So I'm going to build small barrel, and that's going to increase my fine carpentry skills. This is a good news. So here's gonna be the sugar shack. So the tent will go away. Of course, I have to lay out my deed also. I didn't do it until now. I don't know why. And I will have to build a oven. An oven is almost the same as a forge, but I've read in Wormpedia that, well, you can smell ore in it, but it is written that it is more suitable for cooking. So since I'm gonna be cooking with it, well, cooking maple syrup, I'm gonna build an oven in it, and probably build some table and chairs, so if some people want to come to the sugar shack and eat different product of the maple syrup. I don't know if well, actually you can make in Wormpedia it is written that you can, from the maple syrup, I mean, you cannot make all the thing that you can make from the maple syrup, but you can make wine and jam also. So this is very interesting. This is Wurm Unlimited. This is only like having a sugar shack is only one of things you can do in this game. Well, I found it very, how can I say that? I found it not interesting because this is more than interesting. Well, it is fabulous that in a game that you can think, well, I'm gonna build a sugar shack, and actually you can make maple syrup and everything. So this is This is quite fabulous or amazing. So before I leave, before I leave, I want to ask you some questions. Well, two questions actually. First of all, the bulk storage bin. You notice that there is a lot of distance between them. This is because I cannot drop it closer to one another, because if I take it, open up my inventory, and if I want to drop it on the ground, whoa, it works. Ah, this is quite interesting, because before it was telling me there is not enough space in front of you. Maybe this was because of the, well, if I take this one, can I put it like right there? Yeah, you cannot drop that items here since there. So if I go back a little, no. So maybe there, no, no. So I think I have to go on the next tile. Yeah. So if you know how to solve this, because I would like to put my storage bin closer to one another, and I have this problem right now. So if you know how to solve it, please write it down in the comment. Second question is how I get rid of this corpse of mountain lion. I don't know if I can get disease from it, maybe not, but I would like to get rid of it because it's I don't know. You would like to always walk around, go to your mine, and just pass by a corpse. It's probably smell very bad, so you don't want to have a corpse just laying there on your road. So if you know the answer, please write it down on the comments. So that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, I hope I will have the sugar shack finished, maybe the deed laid out also. So so till next time, take care and thank you for watching. Bye bye.